everyone and welcome back to the Lewis Pickering Football Show. On today's episode, it's another episode of fantasy football. We're going to be seeing how my team done, how your team's done in my mini league, do my point predictors for next week, and then seeing how your point predictors did in the comments below. So let's start with me. 45 points, average was 48. It was just an average week for me. I've got some red arrows, a green arrow there and a green arrow there. It was just a very, very average week. Saiz and Castagna. Saiz obviously got took off and then Wolves conceded a late goal, so that was lucky for me. Salah, captain Sheffield United at home, didn't do the business. Jimenez 9 points was my best scorer. Let's look into the mini league. Let's see how my mini league's doing. 12th, and I stayed 12th, so it was just, like I said, it was just a very average week for me. No good, not bad, but not too good. Giroud boys, David McMenamin still top. Josh Abo really climbed. He was top scorer this week with Son captain and Bamford with a hat-trick. Zaha and Jimenez, very, very good week for him, and he goes into second place in the mini league. At the bottom, Danny Graham. Danny Graham's been replaced. Replaced Peter Picker, and my daddy had Jimenez captain, so that was a good captain choice for him. So Giroud boys, David McMenamin. Let's see who scored in the games this week. Let's have a little review of them. So Paddy Bamford, if you had him, you're absolutely buzzing. 17 points, a hat-trick and 3 bonus points. Beautiful. Great result for Leeds. 3-0 away to Villa. Leeds look like they'll finish in the top half, and that'd be an unbelievable season back in the Premier League. West Ham, Man City just can't click into gear, can they? Antonio, overhead kick, beautiful. Foden comes on and they just couldn't find a winner. Fulham v Palace, Zaha, player of the game, goal, assist, 3 bonus points. He looks like really one I might have to get into my fantasy team. The game of the weekend looked like Man United Chelsea 0-0 was an absolute bar fest. Neither team wanted to go for it, and both teams were happy with 0-0 from about 5 minutes, and it looked like Liverpool lucky, Jota gets the win. I thought Sheffield United were unlucky. Southampton, what a result for Southampton. Everton been playing very, very well. Digne got sent off. It's never a sending off. If you play football, you know you run. He stamped on him it was totally by accident. This is where sometimes you need people in the VR room who've actually played the game. But if they appeal, I hope it gets overturned, because it's never ever a red card. When you slow it down and someone stamps on the back of the Achilles, it looks like a bad tackle, but you've just got to have common sense. But Southampton flying. Hassan Hootel, what a job, doesn't get the recognition he deserves for the job. Newcastle got a late Josh Murphy free kick, and poor well by Patricio. He's got to sort that out better, but good point for Newcastle. Result of the weekend was probably Leicester going to Arsenal with, they had to play Harvey Barnes up front by himself. They had, I think they've got 8 players, like 8 first team players unavailable. Vardy comes on 30 minutes to go, gets the winner. What a player. Brighton West Brom 1-1. Grant Livermore own goal, and then Grant gets a late equaliser for West Brom. Yet again, Brighton the better team, but don't get the 3 points. How many times have we said that this season? And Kane to Son. Kane flick on, Son gets the win, the header, and Spurs get another win. So Kane to Son, and Son gets another 3 bonus points. He's looking like the man to have in your fantasy at the moment. So let's move on to next week. I'm not making no transfers, so I've got Martinez at home, Saiz at home, Costa, Grealish, Salah, Kane and Jimenez all at home. I'm just not making a transfer. I want Son in, and I'd like a Chelsea midfielder, because they've got some favourable fixtures with Burnley away, then Sheffield United at home, but I can't physically take Costa or Grealish out with home fixtures against Leicester and Southampton. And obviously Salah blanked last week, but he plays West Ham at home. The only person I could take out was Castagna, Leeds away to that's the hardest game of the weekend out of my team. But they went to Arsenal and got a clean sheet, so none of my players are getting took out. I'm saving my transfer for next week. So that's going to be my team. And I'm going to go De Bruyne captain, because I think a lot of people go Salah, and I need to try and make up a bit of ground in my mini leagues. And De Bruyne against Marseille last night was absolutely superb. So De Bruyne's going to be my captain. Last of all, we're going to get on to our point predictor. If you don't know how the point predictor works, you have to pick 4 players who you think are going to score over 3 points in the current game week. You have to pick a goalkeeper, a defender, a midfielder and a striker. You can pick 2 players from European teams and 2 players from teams that don't play in Europe, so you can't just pick 4 players from the big 6. And last but not least, you can't pick any of the same team. So if you pick Alisson in goal for Liverpool, you then can't pick Andy Robertson for the same team. Little note on last week. I got 2 out of 4. I had Kane got an assist and Sai's got a clean sheet. Obviously Wolves didn't, but Sai's got took off, ended up getting 7 points with a bonus point. Liam 2 out of 4. Liam was actually unlucky. He had 2 out of 4, but he had Lamptey and Patricio both conceded late goals, so that was unlucky. David 1 out of 4 and Robbie none out of 4. Better luck next time, lads. Get your comments in below. Right, so last thing for me to do is give you my point predictors for this week. In goal, I'm going to go for Rui Patricio, a non-European goalkeeper. Conceded very late on against Newcastle, but Wolves hardly looked like conceding before that. Very, very good defensively, so I'm going to go for Rui Patricio. I was going to go for Sai's, but my defender this week, I want to go for Trent Alexander-Arnold as my European pick. So that's the reason that I've gone for Patricio in goal. Trent was superb against Midtjylland last night. An assist for Salah, the assist for Jota's goal, and then the pass through, what a pass for Salah to win the penalty. Trent obviously could keep a clean sheet, but I'm looking at his attack and returns as well. Midfielder, non-European pick, Jack Grealish at home to Southampton. Southampton are a good side, but I fancy goals in this game. Jack Grealish to get a goal or an assist. They got beat by Leeds last week. I'm backing them to bounce back to get at least a point, and hopefully Jack Grealish is on the score sheet. And last but not least, my European player is Harry Kane for Tottenham. Assist, goal, he's got everything. He can definitely get on the points this weekend. So Patricio non-European, Trent European, Grealish non-European, and Kane European. That is my picks for this week. Get your comments in below. We're still, if you've never had a go at it, have a go at it. It's easy, like I said in my previous. It's easy. A goalkeeper, a defender, a midfielder, and a striker who you think is going to score more than 3 points. 2 from European teams and 2 from non-European teams. No one's got 4 out of 4. If you're new to this channel, we've been doing it, me and my friends, in the comments. No one's got 4 out of 4, so we're yet to see someone get the perfect 4 out of 4. I'm waiting to see. If you've never had a go, get in the comments below and have a go, see if you can be the first getting 4 out of 4. So get your point predictors in below, and they're my 4 plays this week. And that's it. Good luck with your fantasy this week. I'm hoping a De Bruyne captain instead of Salah or Kane or Son to try and get me up that mini league. But this has been the Lewis Pickman Football Show, and I'll catch you on the next time. Bye.